Welcome to Quantum Paranormal. This channel began its third year in 2026. On this channel, a background in metaphysics and quantum physics is channeled into paranormal investigations. Upgrades to equipment and an expanded list of locations have been made for 2026 and will hopefully improve the experience. This channel features short POV videos to share my experiences. The videos are unedited except for the inclusion of responses where they occurred. I try not to interpret what happens and to leave that to the viewer. I do, however, try to get context for the responses I get. This is all about the journey, which is more important than the destination. I am not interested in being an internet personality and do not ask anyone to like, comment and subscribe like other channels. Feel free to do those things if they are useful to you. Enough of all that. Let's get on with the investigation.
Record.
Healing.
Healing. You gotta tell me more about that? I'm gonna get the rest of these devices running, but have a spirit talkers on. Seer is currently on. And Ghost Tube is on. Okay, I'm back again. Any spirits that are around the theater that want to visit with me here up on stage today, feel welcome to it. I'm here only to allow those who wish to communicate the chance to do that. With these devices that I have brought with me for that purpose, standard setup here on the camera rig. The device on my left of the camera rig is for sending pictures through. The one in the center is for building words, and the one on the right is for picking words from a list. I also have other devices out on the front of this platform. The one in the corner here, if you go next to that metal antenna, the lights will light up depending on how close you get to it.
14.
14 what? Is that a year? Or is that an age? Let me continue here. This lantern, if you touch the lantern, those rings will light up in different colors. That device on the almost straight in front of me on the edge of the platform.
Yes.
It's for yes, yes, for yes, no responses, that's correct. And this other device, you get near that antenna, there's a little white light that will light up. None of these are dangerous. Okay.
Deride.
Deride. What does that mean? What does that refer to? And what is this picture that just came through? Anyone want to tell me more about that? But feel free to use any of these devices if you wish to, because I'm here for a short while to communicate. Anyone that does not wish to communicate, there's no need for you to feel that you have to. Just ignore me and I won't know you're here and I'll be gone in a very short while. I don't often get up on the stage. I'm usually in the basement, in various parts of the basement. But I do try to get to the stage once in a while. And I will try later this year to get up in the balcony as well and see what I get up there.
Whisper.
Whisper. Are you talking about a whisper? Or are you... What exactly do you mean by whisper? And who are you referring to? Okay, thank you for that picture. The building and some barbed wire. Anyone want to tell me what that picture is trying to indicate to me? And once again, I'm here for any of you that...
I know what you fear.
You do? What would that be? I'm not sure that I know what I fear. That's the temperature dropped by a degree of the device on the corner of the platform. And once again, feel free to go near and interact with any of the devices that I brought with me today if you wish to. None of them are at all dangerous. They are all just means of indicating your presence and of communicating. What else is there today? Anyone else want to join into this? Anyone else want to let me know your name? My name is Bill. For those who may not know that, although I'm here quite often. Both doing this type of thing and also working on various events in the theater. So I'm in the building quite a bit.
It's a bad idea.
What's a bad idea? Can you tell me in any way what is a bad idea? What does that refer to?
Don't sleep here.
No, I'm not. I'm not planning on sleeping here. I'm not even planning on being here for very long this afternoon. And as far as I know, since this has become a opera house and later a theater, I don't believe anyone has slept in this building for a very long time. Maybe in the apartments that used to be upstairs on the street here. But no, this is not a building where people would generally be found sleeping. Anything else? Anyone want to introduce themselves? No one much here today? Is that what this is?
Evelyn.
Evelyn. Well, thank you. And there's a picture. If anyone wants to tell me what that picture represents. Evelyn. Did you have a connection to either this theater or the opera house?
Thumbscrew.
Thumbscrew. What does that refer to? Are we into a different conversation here now?
Living.
Living. Okay. Are you talking about you having some kind of existence here, or are you talking about someone in the physical world living? Another picture. I'm not sure what that picture might represent. I'm guessing it might be something related to a sunset, but I really can't be sure. Does someone want to tell me about that picture?
Did you hear us?
I can't hear you with my physical ears. I'm not gifted in that way, or I do not have that ability at this time. But I do get to hear you through your words translated through these devices. And once again, my name is Bill, and another 1-degree temperature drop. My name is Bill. I'm only here for a short while, but I wanted to give a chance for any spirits that wish to communicate the opportunity to do so while I'm here. I brought devices that you can use for that purpose. This one towards my left on this rig is for sending pictures through. The one in the center over the top of the rig is for building words, and the one on the right of the rig is for picking words from a list. The two devices on the edge of the platform with the metal antennas sticking up, if you go next to those antennas, they will react in different ways with lights that light up. And the one in between, the little blue device in between those two, translates yes and no responses, if you want to use that for that purpose. And that lantern is sort of halfway there is for indicating your presence by, if you touch that lantern, those colors, rings will light up in different colors.
The walls are closing in on you.
How do you mean that? Certainly not in any physical sense. How did you mean that? Can you talk more about that? And while I'm at it, let me go down and put this into infrared. Okay, we're in infrared mode now. A little night vision. Looks a little bit different that way. But once again, feel free to respond to me through these devices on this camera rig, or to check out the other devices that are on the table.
Answer.
Answer what? Are you telling me you're providing an answer, or are you looking for an answer to some question? What does answer refer to? Can you tell me more about that? Is there more? Anyone else? As always is the case, if no one is interested in communicating and stays quiet for a longer period of time, I may shut this down early, but normally I do this for about a half hour in a session. Anyone else?
We're at peace.
I'm glad to hear that. I'm happy that you're at peace. you like to tell me how many of you are here right now with me? And again, if Evelyn is still here, did you work at the theater? Or maybe at the Opera House? Did you perform at one of those places? Or you're just an audience member? There's another 1-degree temperature drop.
Figure.
Figure. Are you talking about a figure? Or are you trying to figure out how some of these devices work? In that case, feel free to experiment with them.
Darkness.
Thank you for that. And thank you for that picture of the white rabbit. What is the significance of the white rabbit? Can you tell me that? And what about darkness? Would you like to expand on that a little bit? Or tell me about the white rabbit? I do appreciate the pictures coming through. It's a little bit strange today because normally when I'm on the stage I get some more theatrical looking pictures than that, but that's okay. Feel free to send whatever pictures or pass along whatever pictures you choose if you were able to manipulate that device. Anything else? Anyone else have anything?
You better hide.
Can you tell me why? Is something going to happen? Are you expecting something to happen?
Cursed.
Okay. Can you tell me what or who is cursed? Or tell me how that happened? Can you expand on that at all? Anything else? Anyone else have anything to add?
I'm so confused.
Confused about what? Are you confused about these devices? Or are you confused about your situation right now? Can you tell me what you're confused about? Yeah. And one more time, my name is Bill. I'm here to allow communication to anyone who wishes to communicate with me for the short time that I'm here.
Let's sit and talk.
Well, I'm here. Feel free. Feel free to say anything through that device or other devices. Like I said, this device on the left is for passing pictures through. This device in the center is for building words. This device on the right, this device in the center is for building words. This device on the right is for picking words from a list. The two devices on the end of the platform with metal antennas sticking up will light up if you get close to those antennas. The one in between is for yes/no answers, and that lantern will light up in different colors if you touch it. Okay, thank you for that picture. Looks like a bunch of surgeons, maybe, or doctors around a table. So, want to tell me about that? And of course, you may all feel free to interact with any of these devices. Try to communicate with me in any way that you can. And also on the far side of this platform, there's a black device.
Broken window.
Which is putting out energy if you need energy to somewhere in that black device over there. Broken window. Okay. Where was the broken window? Can you tell me where that was? Or can you tell me when that was? Anyone else?
Andrea.
Well, hello. How are you today? Welcome to the conversation. Thank you for joining in. Is there something? Okay. Thank you for that picture. It looks like some trees and some totems. Can you tell me where that was? Or if that was something specific happening related to that? And there goes another 1 degree temperature drop. Andrea, did you have anything else to add to the conversation? I appreciate you joining with us. It has been a little bit quieter than normal today. I'm going to drop out of the infrared.
Castle in the woods.
Castle in the woods. Can you tell me something about the castle? What happened there? Or whereabouts in the woods it was? And I'm going to drop back out of infrared. Okay, we're back to natural light. What about the castle in the woods? Can you tell me more about that? If no one's going to use this device on the right, I'm going to be shutting that down in just a moment.
This is helping me.
Well, good. I'm happy if you're getting some benefit out of this. I do appreciate that, and thank you for letting me know. At that point, I'm going to...
Tragedy.
Tragedy. Okay. Are you talking to me about something tragic that happened? Or are you talking about tragedy in the theatrical sense of a tragedy as a type of performance, as like a tragedy or a comedy? Is that a theatrical, or did something happen? And I'm going to take out Ghost Tube. Ghost Tube is down.
Direction.
Direction. Okay. Are you talking about giving a direction? Or are you talking about a specific direction, north, south, east, west, or left, right, front, or back?
I will appear.
Okay. How will you appear? I will wait and see. Or if something is picked up from in front of me on this camera, but I will see how that works. Anything else? Any other responses from this device in the center? Will you build words? Or any last pictures for this device on the left? Once again, feel free to experiment
From
with
the
that.
pit.
From the pit. Once again, are you referring to the pit in the theater sense, like the orchestra pit? Or is there some other pit that you're referring to? And once again, that device, little blue device in the center between those other two devices on the end of the platform, is for yes/no responses, if that helps at all. Anything else? Wait just a moment and see if there's any last pictures come through. And then I'm going to be shutting that device down. Okay, thank you for that. Looks like 4 people sitting on a couch.
Be wary of him.
Okay. Can someone tell me who those people are that are sitting in that picture? And be wary of him. Who is him? Can you tell me who he is? I have a short while left. And then I'll be shutting all this down. I'm running about out of time to visit here.
We live on here.
Yes, and that's why I come to give you a chance to communicate if you wish to. Because I'm aware that you are here. And hope that's working out very well for you. But with that, I'm going to shut down Seer. Seer is done. Any last responses on this device in the center where you can build words? It's the only device I have still working on this camera rig. Or for a few moments if you want to play with any of the devices out of the platform. I'm going to be leaving momentarily. And if you are done, then I'm going to be shutting down in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6.
The children sing.
Yes, I've gotten that response before. Can you tell me who the children are? I'll wait a few more moments while I give you a chance to answer that. Who are the children? I've been told several times that the children sing.
I am the darkness here.
You are. Why is that? Can you tell me what that's about? I'll wait a few more moments to wrap this up. Or if anyone wants to tell me who the children are. Oh, if that's all, then I'm going to be shutting down in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5.
Me.
Me. Oh, hello. Do you have a name? I'll wait just a short bit longer. If you want to tell me who you are, who me is. Who gave me that response?
Hung.
Are you referring to an execution? Or something else?
Helen.
Hello, Helen. Welcome to the conversation. You just got in while I'm getting ready to shut down. Anything you want to add before I shut this down? I am at the point where I'm going to need to be shutting this down very soon. Any last comment, Helen? If not, we'll try again. Shut this down in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Thank you. Spirit Talker is down. Well, thank you all who have communicated with me. I appreciate you spending some time with me, and I hope that this has been useful to you. I'm going to wrap this up now. Thank you, and goodbye.
Before I close this video, let's review the responses I got during this investigation.